I'm Corie.
I'm Mike.
And we are retiring to move to Disney.
Yay.
And we're having our coffee and talking about whatever we want to talk about. And you get to listen. So go ahead, talk about whatever you want.
So what's the first thing you want to do when we get there?
My face. It's because I cry. I literally cry. I mean, usually when we go, Magic Kingdom's the first place we go. If we're going to the parks, we're going to Disney. And so, did I say we're retiring and moving to Disney?
Yes.
Okay, I don't even know. What are y'all talking about today? Stuff. So yeah, I've been lucky that I've been able to go to Disney a lot, and I always cry. I get very emotional. Even thinking about it, like I tear up because it's just such a happy, wonderful place to be.
Yes.
All of it. The cast members are like really try hard to make your day better and all of it. And so, you asked me what I'm going to do first.
What do you
cry
want to do first?
Okay, beyond that, what we usually do when I would go with the kids is we would go and then get on the train, go up and go into Magic Kingdom, everybody has to take a picture as soon as you get there in front of all the big Mickey face and the flowers and the train. Then we go up on the train and then we would take the train all the way to the back to like where Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain are. Now those are changing, but that's what we used to do. I'm just happy to be there. So I don't care. But yes, I do get emotional. I do get excited. I still do. And the last thing I do that thing where everybody says you look back and you see it all and you're like, bye for the castle till next time. But I'm always really appreciative because I never know when I'm going to be able to go back. But now it's going to be more often. Okay, so I'll ask you the same question. What do you want to do first?
I want to follow you.
With Kleenex.
And a little wastebasket.
Kleenex.
No, I mean, definitely want to be able to go there to the park and take a picture there in front of the castle. I learned something that, you know how they have cast members taking pictures of you? If you ask them and give them your phone, they'll take pictures of you there too. I saw that. Sure. That's really cool. I didn't know that. And so it's usually selfie mode and all that stuff for us, but that's really neat. That's the first thing I want. Because that makes me feel like we've arrived. We're here finally. You know what I mean? Because I always saw growing up, you know, on the weekends when they would have the Disney show come out, right? There was always the castle with, you know, the whole thing. And so that for me just says Disney, right? And so I'd like to do that, and we're here.
Do you know that there's two different castles? There's a different castle at Disneyland and Disney World?
Yes.
You know?
Yes, I do know.
Which is which is which?
Oh, I don't know. There's names to them? No, I don't know.
No, one is Cinderella's castle and one is Sleeping Beauty's castle.
Oh, that I did not know. You see, I'm learning new things.
Yes. And the one in Disneyland, you can't walk through it.
Okay. Disney World you can.
Disney World you can.
I've seen that. Okay.
So, and then and in Disney World when you walk through, and it has a mosaic and it has all the scenes and it's beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
That's really cool.
So do that when you go there. So I'm very I'm excited about that. Okay, here I have a question for you. And maybe you can answer this. Like, what would be a thing that you would really? Who's pinging me? Who would that you want to eat when we get there? Or what's your favorite thing to eat? Or any of the parks? Which is your favorite thing to eat?
Boy, snack would be.
A snack.
Ooh, the turkey leg. I love turkey legs. They're good stuff.
Okay, so then what about kind of like a fast food-ish meal, or like like quick service, as they say? Ish.
I don't know. I mean, pizza is good. Morocco.
Yes, that's the right answer. I was like, pizza.
I was being tested. Oh.
It was a test.
Did I pass?
Oh, sorry.
Look, somebody came up.
There's Ella. Sorry, she made this noise, and she's like, "What you got?" There's Ella Fitzgerald Ramirez.
If you didn't know.
Yes, Morocco.
I am a musician. That's
yes.
Right.
Okay. So Morocco for sure is our favorite.
Yeah.
Like quick service meal, like, and that's in Epcot. That's
Yeah.
super, super good. We love that. But
Really, for me, I haven't been there enough times. I've only been there 3 times in my life, so I mean,
we like Paris.
those are the places that I know. Paris
is like a sit-down meal. It's really, really good.
really great. And then you were talking about pizza yesterday.
Oh my gosh, Via Napoli, which you've never been to.
Mm-hmm.
You like pizza? You don't eat pizza. But Via Napoli is also in Epcot. That's in the very back in Italy, but you do need a reservation for that.
Right.
And so the
So it's not
pizza
quick
is
service.
amazing. No, from what I know, yeah, they have like a window where you can order like a slice of pizza to go, but it's not the same. It's better if you go in. I'm just talking about pizza and you're licking your lips. And so, yeah, that's really, really good. Everything's good. Everything's
Yeah.
really good. The Dole Whip I love. Of course, everybody talks about that, but I like the pineapple one.
Mm-hmm.
The classic one is the orange, but I like the pineapple. So that's a good thing.
How about y'all? What's your favorite quick stop, quick meal
Quick
to
service
get?
meal.
Quick service?
Oh, I thought of
Put
another.
it in the comments.
I
Let
thought
us
of
know.
another one.
Mhm.
That's super, like, okay, this one's more about the experience than the food, and it's Cosmic Rays. I know people think it's super corny. You know what Cosmic Ray? So that's in Magic Kingdom. That's one where that has that like alien guy playing the piano, and it's all animatronics, and he's singing and telling jokes. Oh my gosh, we enjoy that so much. The kids and I just think it's ridiculous, but it's so fun, and it's just, and you hear the same things, and we'll watch it over and over and watch the same jokes. You know what I'm talking about? It's behind like the Speedway, the Autopia, which used to be there. But yes, you've been there. We've taken you there. Well, when we went with the children, we went there. My goodness, you just don't remember. I know. And when you go more often, you'll recognize more things.
I must have blacked out.
But it's
Like,
it's quick
some of these
service.
rides.
It's really, really quick service where you just order and you walk up and they hand you, it's like burgers and stuff like that. But
okay.
you go around and you get to sit in that area. You got talk about something else.
I'm looking forward to going there and having some
gonna show you.
Joffrey's coffee. I love cold brew coffee.
That's true.
Anything coffee, I like it. So that'll be fun for me to go and have a little bit almost every single day.
Look.
So as far as coffee's concerned, that's what I
Cosmic
like.
Rays Starlight Cafe. See, and remember this guy?
No,
How do you not remember Cosmic Ray?
let me see.
He's out there and he's like playing music.
Oh,
and,
is there like the
And then he tells
you get the
joke-
food and then the it's,
Yeah,
it's
that
in a
you
different.
kinda sit-
Okay, I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that.
And then you
Walking
walk
around.
around and it's like a different level, and you sit and you eat, and he's like singing
Yeah.
songs, and then his background singers are like, oh God, what are the name of them? That's gonna bug me. Keep talking while I figure this out. You people know. Everybody's screaming at the thing,
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
the name is the
How do
blah,
you
blah,
not
blah.
know?
How do you not know? Oh no. It's Cosmic Rays, but his name is Sunny. Oh my goodness, my kids are gonna be like,
Sunny shirt, Sunny and Bowman, Sunny Bowman.
oh my goodness, God,
I don't know.
keep talking.
Anyway, so while we
Sunny
figure that
Eclipse.
out- there you go.
Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe menu is from outer space. Sunny Eclipse makes it the coolest place to eat. He's the one that, and he has a really deep voice. It's really funny, and he like sings it. Anyway, go to
And
Cosmic
so,
Rays.
what is yours?
Yeah, they
Tell
have
us.
like barbecue.
Let
they
us
have
know.
hamburgers and
Let us
stuff.
know what your favorite like quick service.
Here's a
place
question
is.
I have for you, Mr. Michael, as if I didn't know the answer.
Mhm.
What's your favorite thing or place to go and have a drink?
That's real easy.
As if I
That's
didn't know.
the Rose and Crown. Oh my goodness, the beers there are great, and you can get different kinds.
Also
like
in
the
Epcot.
Black and Tan. Yeah, Epcot. Love the Epcot. We're gonna do one video when we're there where we're just gonna take a drink all the way around the Epcot world there.
We've been able to go to the Food and Wine Festival,
Mhm.
which is more than just wine. They have beers from around the world. If you've never gone, if you're one of these people who are going like, how is Disney for adults? It's not for adults. Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Especially during Food and Wine Festival
Yeah.
at Epcot. And they have all the countries that are usually there, but then they have more countries. If you haven't experienced this, they have more countries that are represented.
Yes.
And they have little kiosks or little, I guess is what they would call little booths. And then they have amuse bouche, which is like a 2-bite it's not like it's like enough for 2 bites of food. So they have foods from all over every single country, and then they have drinks from there. So they have like wine, of course. They have a cocktail, and they have a beer usually.
Okay.
And so if beer is your thing, yeah, you can get beer from all over the world. You can get cocktails. Right now, I'm leading up to a story a little bit.
Okay.
So we went one year, and it was my brother and I. The children were like doing their thing, and the children were not. I mean, I call them children. They were old enough to be off on their own. They were in their teens or whatever, and they go and do their thing. So my brother and I are like drinking and eating and drinking and eating. Then we came and then they had this drink called the Singapore Sling from Singapore, and it was this tiny little pink drink or whatever. And then, wow! You drink it, and it was like, whoosh-a-pow! And I was like, can I have another, please? Because you got to pace yourself with those drinks.
Wait, what's my name?
It was really good.
That's what they need to create a drink called What's My Name?
And that's right. Well, I mean, sheesh.
Hilarious.
It's fun time to go because people are imbibing and enjoying themselves.
Right, and I also like the some of the restaurants there, because we've gone, and the ones that you have to make a reservation. They also champion local breweries, because I like IPAs, I like darker beers also, you know, like porters and things like that. So it's really cool that they're doing that, and I love whenever we go somewhere, you know, whatever state we're at or city even, to try the local, you know, brewery beers.
You know what I like about that is that you figure out what kind of beer you like. It's because some people, when they want to do wine tasting, you might and nothing against the wine people. I like wine, but I really like beer now. I didn't drink beer when I was in college or anything like that, but later now you find the kind. I mean, now there's so many flavors. Before, beer was just beer, and now there's so many different kinds of beers. There's some that do taste more like the heavier ones that taste like chocolatey or like coffee, and some that taste like more like fruit or lighter or whatever. So it's a less expensive way to try a lot of different like things, because some wine you can only buy the whole entire bottle and it's like hundreds of dollars. I don't know that there's like a beer that would cost hundreds of dollars to get the whole. I mean, you can just get one, like whatever you can. What's the most you're going to spend? Like $9, $10, $12 on on the really high end of a beer, right. And so it's okay, rather than being like, oh, I'm going to spend on wine. Anyway, it's just a fun way to try.
Yeah, but to go back to the question of like, isn't Disney for kids only kind of thing? And so, no, for sure.
It's more fun without kids sometimes.
Well, we all, as adults, we want to be kids too, but you got to get all the rides, and we grew up watching stuff on TV or movies and stuff like that. I got a question. Yes. What is your favorite Disney movie? Either animated or live action?
Well, that's two different questions.
Okay, give me two different answers.
So for the animated, yikes and yikes. I still like the classic animated Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
Really love it. Still do. There's so much there. It keeps changing. I mean, the movie just goes and goes. It's just great. I love it. Love the voices. Love the colors, the character. I love the story. Love everything. Love it. I've seen it a bazillion million times. More contemporary, like more recent, I really like, and I think it's Pixar, would be Turning Red.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Love Turning Red. Live action, I'm going to go super, super classic, way back. Pollyanna. I love Pollyanna.
Hilarious. Awesome.
I love Pollyanna. Haley Mills, like she's so good, and Jane Wyman. It's like it's such an old, and not only that, but the opening scene, they could never do nowadays. But I'm just gonna put that out there. So if you got one of these Disney Plus people and you're like Pollyanna, whatever, try it out. Like it's really cool. It's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. And the costuming is gorgeous. And then let me choke telling you this because I'm so Michael's a former band director. I'm a former a lot of things, but most recently baker. I like baking a lot, right? And we had a bakery after I retired from the nonprofit world. We had a bakery, but there's this scene in Pollyanna where there's like this fair or whatever, and these ladies make these cakes, and they're selling slices of cake, and they're like this ginormous. They're like chunk, boom. And say it with me if you know the movie. Say it with me in the movie. How much do they charge for the slice? I mean, it is a ginormous slice of cake. Ginormous. How much do they charge for that slice of cake?
How much do they
A
charge?
penny.
A penny.
A penny.
Awesome.
I know, Ella.
You woke somebody
It's
up.
so exciting. A penny for a whole slice of cake. With a dime, I could buy the whole thing.
Hilarious.
To go
Awesome.
back into the aughts. Or whatever time, but the costumes are gorgeous. Oh my God! If you're into like the scenery, all of it's beautiful. Anyway,
That's cool.
I digress. Or I talk more about whatever we're talking about. That's my favorite. What's your favorite movie? You can tell.
I have to say it's The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, that's good.
I love that one. The
Music.
music is amazing. Everything's just really good. The story, of course, all of that's really good. But really gravitate towards the music. And then a close second for me is when I got reintroduced to Disney movies was Aladdin.
Good one
And
too.
because of Robin Williams, just loved him. He's just such an amazing, person because he could like improvise like exceptionally.
Do you know who the voice of Quasimodo is?
No.
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
do. Because you know how you love another movie we love that's not Disney is Mozart.
Okay. So the guy that plays
Tom
Mozart?
Hulse is-
Oh,
yeah.
okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
He's
good
really good, and so he's
Yeah.
the Quasimodo. Unless I'm wrong.
And y'all can correct
You
that.
can
if-
comment to that, and you're like,
If you
no,
listen.
it's not Tom Hulse, it's Marlon Brando. No, just kidding. No,
Yeah.
I think it's Tom Hulse. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're a Pollyanna fan, please put anything in the comments because.
I remember one
really
live action one when we were
Pollyanna.
kids.
Okay.
It was, I think it's Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
He's like the strongest.
The strongest
guy.
man? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I was like, I remember that. That was so
Oh
good.
wait, that's so funny. And they have to, and then there's like they eat cereal.
Cereal.
Well,
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
they
Yeah.
put the because he is on a like a weightlifting team, I
Uh-huh.
think. Really good. And so then they are trying to, but they're like a bunch of like just regular, I think, or scrawnier or whatever. But he has this formula or chemical formula, whatever that makes them strong.
Mhm.
So they pour it on the cereal that they're eating, and it has something to do with the cereal. So then the whole team gets strong, and then and so then they're able to lift and whatever. I'm spoiler alert. Spoiler alert!
Yeah.
Watch it. This has something to do with the series. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say whether they win or not.
I have two favorite series though.
Okay.
Everything Marvel and
That's
all Star Wars. I mean, Star
That's
Wars
Disney
will
now.
watch it every single year from
That's
beginning to end.
It's Disney too now.
Mhm.
That's
So
true.
it's really, 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 really cool. And then all of Marvel
And we
stuff
were
is amazing.
alive when they first came out.
Mhm.
I remember going to the movies to seeing the first Disney. Ella, what's your favorite?
Mhm.
Tell them. What's,
101 Dalmatians, maybe? No?
do you know what she does to those dogs? You know what the premise? No.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Well, clearly. She wants the dogs to make them into a coat.
Oh,
That's why she wants all the puppies.
not a good one.
No, Ella, we like other happy movies.
Sorry.
Don't talk about that. What's wrong with you, mister? Cheese and crackers. That's not the one.
Anyway, all right. Favorite Disney songwriting duo?
Oh, easy. Now, I love I was going to say Ashford and Simpson. Howard
Favorite.
and Mencken.
Give me your favorite.
The boys
Hmm. Mine is Mencken and Rice. That's who you were going to say.
and Rice.
Yeah, I love those two. They were really good.
No, I like Howard. What you said, Mencken and Rice. It's Ashford and Mencken, who wrote the Little Mermaid. They wrote a lot
Okay.
until
that's good.
Howard Ashman got sick. That's when Tim Rice comes in. But I mean, hello, original The Boys.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, they were
gosh.
geniuses.
If you have not seen the documentary called The Boys, which is Richard and the Sherman brothers. I want to say Richard and Dick, but that's the same person because they call him Dickie Boy. Ow, Ella. She's teething. The Sherman brothers,
Mhm.
Bob and Dick Sherman. That is it's the documentary. I know Ella's so exciting. The documentary called The Boys, and
Okay.
I have seen it dozens of times.
Just a few times.
Dozens, and it is good every time. And then you're like, they wrote that song too. They wrote that song too. They wrote that song too. They wrote any Disney song that you know. Everybody knows one of their songs
Yeah.
at
absolutely.
least for sure.
Yeah. Okay,
Any-
favorite song? Disney.
Don't make me cry. I like Reflection from Mulan. I like Reflection. It's a short song, but it's heartbreaking.
Mhm.
But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There are other fun songs that I like. I think you're right. The Aladdin songs are a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Those are fun. But oh my gosh, Mulan. And Mulan's not one of my favorite movies, but The Reflection is a beautiful song, and it's so like gut wrenching and true. And I think it speaks to a way a lot of kids feel or people feel when they're not living their authentic self, or they're worried about disappointing people they love or whatever. So anyway, I love it. I love that song. It makes me cry.
That's cool.
What's your favorite Disney song?
For me, I guess that would be A Friend Like Me, because I just love. So I'm a musician, right? I was a band director, for over 30 years, and so I've had plenty of experience, with jazz, and so the arrangement that they have in there is a big time throwback to some of the other stuff where they're using mutes. Wah, wah,
That's what I'm thinking.
yeah. And so there's a lot of really cool stuff in that arrangement, and then of course they just take Robin Williams and get him to sing, sort of, and it's really cool. It's a great arrangement. There's so much music though out there that I just really, that they have. If you go back to Mary Poppins, there's some really profound music in there. It's really, really, really good.
That's The Boys.
Mm-hmm.
The Sherman Brothers wrote that.
The arrangements were really well done, and there's so many other versions of those songs that artists do that just like wow, it just pops, changes the color of it, and it makes it just shows you how they can evolve the music. It's really cool. So, but yeah, I think right now it sticks in my head is the A Friend Like Me.
That's good.
That's a fun one.
I think your question about your favorite duo is a good one. The favorite writing duo. That's a good one. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Until if you have one, let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Who's your favorite writing duo? And favorite song?
Maybe they don't know. Just tell us your favorite song. Maybe they do know. And if you do know, and if your answer is The Boys, you are correct. Their story is so good, and it just feels it's so like heart wrenching, and the relationship the two of them have, all of it.
Favorite Disney character?
We're gonna keep going. Okay,
One
this
more,
will
one
be the
more,
last
one
one.
more, one
Favorite Disney character of all time? You say that one, and then I'll think.
For me? Yours is easy. Yours is
I already know what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
Are you gonna
Tell
say?
me.
Are you gonna say the one that I scared? Or were you gonna say a different one?
For me?
What were you gonna say for? What do you think my answer is?
Alice in Wonderland.
And I make that face because I scared her
Yes.
one time.
Mm-hmm.
We were at. I do love Alice. I love Alice. I love Alice. But I was gonna say. Like the Mad Hatter. I like all the characters. I love the caterpillar. I like all the characters from Alice in Wonderland for sure. and when our daughter was very young, I dressed as the Queen of Hearts, and I dressed her as Alice. She had the dress when we were for Halloween one year. But we'll tell you a quick story. Ella, this is exciting. Listen to this one. We went to eat. We went with the children. We took them to 1900 Park Fair, which is one of the dining places that you can go on property. It's at the Grand Floridian, and we had breakfast there, and you get to meet the characters, and you get to meet. There's a lot of one of these character dining, and they have the Mad Hatter. They have Alice is there, which I get very excited about. You got to meet Tigger. We know that story. That's a different story, but there's many characters there. So Alice shows up, and she's there, and yes, I was very excited.
Yes, you.
And so she starts approaching. She's getting closer, closer, and of course they go to the side where the kids are. The kids were sitting on the other side. Now, the kids were not super little. This was only a few years ago. This was like 5 years ago, whatever it was. Anyway, and so she goes and she takes pictures. Chick with Olivia, chick with Sal, chick with Zoe, and they're all taking their pictures, and they're all happy, and she signs their book, whatever. And I'm on the other side of the table because they go to the side of the table with the kids. And so this is what I do. Me next, right?
Yeah, she jumped up out of her chair and towards...
And I rushed her a little bit to come around the table. And let me tell you something. If you are a Disney face, which is what they call the people who are the characters that they actually show their face, right? They're Disney play a character. They're amazing. I used to teach theater. I understand they have to stay in character, and they have to. But this little girl, the Disney illusion. That was the only time it got a little bit broken for me, just for a sec, because she was like this. She was like this, and then she went like this.
Understandable. I mean, it was
for like half a second, and then I was like,
I think I had the same reaction when I saw that. I was like,
I jumped up. I was so excited, and she's just like all like, "Oh, I'm Alice," but then she was like this.
It was awesome.
Just for a second, and I was like this. I went for like this to like this, because I felt like, oh, there's a real person like that. I just scared the caterpillar out of, because she was so poor thing. I scared her.
It's okay.
And then we have a picture, superimposed picture, if I can find that picture that I took with her, and I was more like this. Because I knew I broke her. I felt bad.
Hilarious.
I felt so bad. Oh, poor little Alice, or whoever she was. But I mean, when you see the characters, even in my age, I think that's the character. That's Lady Tremaine. That Absolutely. Is the Mad Hatter. That is Mickey Mouse, and you're like, that's them. And I don't, and this was years ago, so the poor little girl, I mean, I'm sure that a lot of them have a difficulty staying in character, and that's what, but the illusion goes broken for about a split second because I scared the bejesus out of her. Poor little girl. So anyway, but I get excited still.
So let us know all your favorites so that we can continue this conversation. If you have any questions for us, please, send them in the comments our way, please.
Funny stories, whatever.
Anything you got, we'd love to read.
Questions you have for us.
Respond, yeah.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Oh, then yes, there you go. Please. I'm sorry, I was still thinking about traumatizing them.
Hilarious.
Right.
Yeah. And, so that's what we'd like to ask. And don't forget to subscribe, please.
Please, and share with your other friends because we would like to be able to be in touch. And so you can watch us, as this is just a chit chat, but you can keep following us as we progress and move and retire and move from Texas to Florida over the next few months.
The videos will only get more and more exciting, especially when we get there, all the videos of being there at the park and all that fun stuff. So it's going to be fun.
Right.
Okay. Well,
okay, Miss Ella, say it. Until next time, have a magical week. Bye.
Bye.
She's smiling.